All right, everybody, we got the sprocket in. Y'all are here with me. The first sprocket they sent me was for the wrong type of rim. So I had to go back and get the right one. That's what we needed, everybody. And it's got the screws. Where's my blue? Here is my, we're gonna use blue 242 on this. Now you're supposed to use red. Oh man, look at that. It's got them kind of, we're gonna reuse the other ones. So I'm not gonna, I don't know. I think I can use these. These ain't gonna be in the way of nothing. I'm gonna use these because these are gonna be stronger. But that's what we're gonna need, everyone. Here is the rim. There is the rim. Yep, that's it. Take it off, take it off. That's it. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong side. Yes, I'm on the wrong side. Here we go. There we go. That's it, everybody. That is the 45-tooth sprocket. So we're going to put the Loctite on here. We're going to lock this down. And then we're going to change this tire over. And we're going to see if this will push our bike to 50. Because this is the 12-inch rear for the QRONGE X1 SPARK. So we're taking that big sprocket off and going down to a 45-tooth sprocket. All right, let's get it put on. Okay, a good little trick when you mount and you got to use your Loctite. Do it like that. See that? Just drop it on there while it's got an angle, and you'll see it rolls. It runs right down there. Make sure you got enough on it. And prevent any problems. As soon as you're done using your Loctite, put your top back on there. Now, while I got it like this, just go ahead, screw that bolt in. Now we're going to snug it but not tighten it, because we're going to put the other one in the other side, across from it, about right there. And check, make sure it's not coming through too far on that other side. But you see, that's going to be good to go. Then, now we're not tightening it, we're not torquing it down yet. We're going to torque these down to 12 foot-pounds. Now, like we did that one, we're going to start it by hand a little bit, flip it up. We are putting the 45-tooth sprocket on. There we go. Got our blue 242, blue 242 thread locker. Once it, you see how it kind of, it'll roll down them threads. I got the drill kind that you can run down, but I don't trust the torque on it. You can set the torque on it, but my buddy, we've checked these and them things don't torque like you think. Okay, now see, this lines it up. That's why I put them two across from each other first. Now we got the thread locker in already. Put the last two on. You can figure it out from here. Now on this one, we're going to take the rotor off and put on our other wheel over here, because this is the spare wheel that we had that we were upgrading the other bike. So I had this wheel here, so I just went ahead and put the sprocket on that wheel, since that one was It didn't have a sprocket on. We took that one, put the sprocket on it, and the 45-tooth sprocket on it. Now we're getting ready to take off the rotor. Now when you go to take these rotors off, they are very hard to break because it's got red thread locker on it. So this is a little secret I'm gonna show you. Get you a piece of pipe. This is one of my little tap hammers here, but you can see it's a piece of pipe, and then you can use that. Now turn it and use that as your leverage, and there you go. That's how you break those screws loose on here, because they have red thread locker, and it's real simple. You see that little technique I just showed you? Don't lose these, because you're gonna put them right back on, because we're gonna put more blue thread locker on here. So sit them right there, because we're getting ready to put them right back on here. You'll do that for all of these. It's that simple. It makes it way easier to get these things off. Otherwise, man, it is chaos to break these loose without something like this. You're just using leverage. Using leverage, everybody. Now to break those thread, I meant the thread lock, if you got it on there. That's how you get it done, everybody. All right, so y'all can see the difference. There's the, what is it, 53 tooth. That's the one that came on the QRONGE X1 SPARK, and you can see it's why it's so torquey. But we went ahead, we dropped it down to a 45 tooth, and we're getting ready to put our rotor on there, and we'll be ready to rock and roll, just using the other tire there. Plus I had a flat on this one. I don't know where I got my flat at on that, but I was riding around in the ice and slush, and I couldn't see through, so I might have ran over something when I was out in the woods. But that's what we're getting done, everybody, and we're gonna test it and see what the speed hit. All right, we're down to the last detail. We're putting on the brake rotor on this one. We got, see, it's got some blue on there, but we're gonna put some fresh. We want fresh blue 232. This stuff gets so messy. So I put it on there like that and let it run down the bolt. You just hold it there to run to the other side. Make sure it's on that other side too. So you want to do that. And what we're going to do is sit those up here real quick so that they will be ready to go. This is all we got left to do, y'all. We're going to let this sit up a little bit. And then we will go and see if we can get a speed test done. I know that's what everybody want to know. Can it really be this simple? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. So make sure you get your Loctite back on these bolts, because if one of these bolts come out while you're riding, it will tear up your brake caliper. And you will have a bad day. Don't want that kind of bad day. Okay, we gotta be careful. I pick them up from like the tip where it's none on it, and then grab it from the bottom, drop it in the hole. That way you don't get it all over your fingers. All right, y'all, I'm not gonna show you everything. Just remember the cross pattern as you put them back on. Tighten them down. That Loctite will be in there. Now I'm not gonna torque them just yet, because I want to seat the rotor and make sure it holds itself. Cause see, they got like an angle on these screws, so if you put them first two in and seat them down in there, they'll pull these into line. So when you go to put them on, they'll already be ready to go, good and lined up. All right, everybody, that's all. You don't have to watch the last two. You got it from here. I know you do. I got faith in you. Okay, everybody, another little tip I'm gonna share with y'all too, and I will leave the link in here for the chain that I got. But really, this ain't gonna pertain unless you gonna be upgrading to the swing arm. When you do the swing arm, you're gonna need another chain because it's gonna be longer, so you'll need more chains. So I went ahead and got one, and this one, Yasufa, they have it comes with a chain brake. Just show you what I'm talking about here. It comes with the tool you're gonna need to punch out the links and your chain and shorten that chain, because you're gonna have to shorten the other chain to run the 45 tooth sprocket on here, because the other sprocket is bigger. So you're gonna probably end up with about 4 links that you're gonna have to take out. I think I saw that on with Pat. That's what he had to take out on Pat Outdoors. All right, everybody. So just remember, you're gonna have to take them links out. We torqued down on both sides. We got the Loctite on it. We're gonna let that cure and sit for a while. Now it'll sit up after 24 hours is sit, but I like to let it sit for a while. So we're gonna kill a little time and movie time and come back later, and we'll put this on the bike and run it. All right. All right, y'all, I'm gonna try to get a quick speed run in on here on the highway coming downhill with it and see if it do any better. I thought I saw it go up a mile per hour, but I'm gonna do this, y'all. I'm risking my bike for y'all. So hope y'all appreciate this. That's an uphill speed right there. We're getting ready to take it downhill, everybody. All right, everybody, we're gonna take it downhill and stretch it out. We are in 3. We're gonna get a good speed run down to the store. I didn't see any more than 62. 62 is it. We'll go down my hill. All right, that's it, y'all. Let's see what that speed was.